Hey guys, Dreadbane joined by Sapphire. It's good to be back from my hiatus, and we're starting off with a 2v2 match. Now, this is a very special one because it's a final. Now, Seth, this is Scorched Haven, so who are these guys?
We've got Glade spawning as the Yellow Terran, and his partner in this 2 vs 2 tournament is Imherbz, who's spawning as the Orange Zerg, and they're up against Team Hateplow, which is Starhunter as the Purple Terran, and Blind as the Red Terran. Sorry, it's Starhunter as the Purple Protoss, and Blind as the Red Terran. Now, Glade and Imherbz are a very prominent team, and they're known as Team Immunity. And actually, myself and Dreadbane ran into these guys in a 2 vs 2 during beta, and we were competitive, but in the end we got basically crushed.
Yeah, no, that was a big surprise actually. We ran into them in ladder, and yeah, that was not the best game we've ever had. So.
Yeah, seeing like a proxy racks opening up here for Glade. Glade is, of course, well known for his Zerg play. He's just basically the best player in Australia and the best Zerg player in Australia right now, in my opinion. So he's just playing random this tournament just for a bit of fun, but this is a $200 grand final. First place is $140, second place is $60. So this is a decent game for these guys. They'll both be keen to win it for a bit of extra pocket change. So interesting to find out what we're going to see here. I'm looking like it's going to be a rush build. We are seeing 13 gas into 13 pool going down for Imherbz. Meanwhile, the Tech Lab going down for Glade, so I expect to see some Reapers in this match. Already scouting out here from Starhunter, so he's going to pick all of this up. And we are seeing Blind throwing down 2 barracks, and we're seeing 2 gate coming down for Starhunter. So looking like both teams going super aggressive. A little bit of cheese here coming out from Glade as opposed to this super aggressive all-in build here from Blind, because he's going looks like mass marines with no expansions at all. Hasn't got gas on either geyser, so he's just going to be making a ton of marines. No gas for Starhunter as well, so he's going to make a ton of zealots. So they're just going to be throwing everything they can at Glade and Imherbz. Meanwhile, the first Reaper is on the field right now.
Yeah, Starhunter actually chose to scout Glade last, so only now this probe's actually discovering that there's nothing in this base. So a bit too late now, as there is stuff going down right now. So unlucky with the scouting there, as this Reaper's now going to move all these SCVs out of the way. 2 Marines going to get in there and try and take care of this Reaper. He should get away. He should. He's about to get away there with the Marines, and that's a yeah. Actually, he lost it in the end. So there you go.
Yeah, pretty good reaction time there from Blind, but while this is going on, Glade's got another Reaper out, and he's looking to harass, as well as the first Zerglings coming out from Imherbz to try and join the party. So I'm not sure how effective these Zealots are going to be able to do defending against this Reaper. They don't have the advantage. Oh, gotta be careful, he doesn't get caught by that surround. Oh, but he jumps out of the cliff. Nice recovery there by Glade. Does not want to lose that Reaper. It's a pretty heavy investment, and he needs to do some economic damage. Now, this is a big problem for Starhunter, because he does not have those Marines, so it's a lot tougher for him to kill this Reaper. He's trying to block it off with this Zealot on the other side, but no! Glade slips through the gap, blitzing his way through there. These Zealots trying to catch up, and even the Marines joining in the anti-Reaper party. But while this is going on, the Zerglings are coming in, morphing into Banelings for Imherbz, so huge problems for Blind though. But Blind's Marines stumbling on these Banelings, trying to go to work. Bunch of Zerglings going to go down. The Reapers trying to defend their Baneling buddies, but the Zerglings, yes, the Reapers, oh no, the Reapers have defended. The Banelings erupting into this line, and the Reapers just mopping it up here, just finishing off this last Zealot. More Zerglings coming in. This is anybody's game right now, but Imherbz and Glade are just putting the hurt on right now, so I'm not sure if this no gas strategy for Starhunter and Blind is going to pay off.
This one Reaper is an absolute boss with 7 kills already now. He's just hanging out, killing absolutely everything on those field. Man, seeing those Banelings just erupt into those Zealots and Marines, that was so brutal to see. And we're going to see more of it, because here comes a bunch more Banelings.
I'm so glad that this is happening in the finals, because those of you who will be playing 2 vs 2s actively on Battle.net and you see people cast those big, epic, long, hour-long games, you'll know that that doesn't really happen much. Usually it is a lot of this crazy insanity that we're seeing here, and this is what most players have to deal with, so I'm glad that this is what we're seeing in the finals here. We are seeing these Banelings and these Zerglings coming in, backed up by these Reapers. Going to be huge problems for Starhunter to deal with. Zealots taking a bunch of damage from the Banelings, finished off by the Reapers and the Zerglings. Starhunter out of units right now, his last Zealot being surrounded. He's in huge problems. And the Zerglings warding off the reinforcements from Blind, while these Reapers are just snacking on probes right now. Just back and forth, picking off so many. One has 8 kills, one has 13 kills. The boss Reaper is just going to work here, and I think Team Immunity is going to take this away.
Yeah, these Zerglings really just cutting off any reinforcements going on for the for Blind right now. So he is completely stuck, forced to watch his Protoss buddy get Reapered in the face. So I guess it worked out in the end for Glade, at least so far, because yeah, he just had the great micro to take care of the Protoss player. Now those gateways are offline, so that is it for Starhunter at least.
Yeah, it's going to be a case of can Blind use his early economic advantage, because he didn't go as cheesy as these other two, but he's behind in gas, just getting his factory on now, which is super delayed. And also Blind is not really spending his minerals. He has over 400 banked of each, which is really bad. If you're going to go for this kind of attack, he should have built more barracks, more factories, and right now I don't think there's anything he can do. Starhunter is basically destroyed. But this is the grand final, so you got to make a game out of it, and it looks like that's what Blind's trying to do. He does still have a ton of minerals. Meanwhile, Glade throwing down a bunch of barracks, looking to really put the pressure on. Second hatchery coming down for Imherbz. Still relying on these banelings. No lair tech, no expansions. Just looking to end the game right here, right now.
He's actually going for starports, Blind, so he's going to probably get some, I would assume, Banshees, because there's not much anti-air on the field. In fact, none right now. So I wonder if he'll be able to get this off in time, because there's just so many Reapers on the field. He could just basically climb up the side of the base and just wipe out all these STVs if he really wanted to. He's going to play a bit more safe, I guess, with his Reapers, because he's going to protect these Banelings. Oh man, so many Banelings. This is going to be... Oh man, it's like 4th of July in a second when these Banelings morph and run into this wall.
Yeah, we're going to see some Baneling Boomtown coming on very soon. He only has the supply depot and this bunker protecting him, scan going off. So Imherbz and Glade know exactly what they're up against, and so many Reapers to guard these Banelings. It'll be down to whether nice little split there. Baneling splitting in 3. He's got to send them in. He doesn't want to send them down here. Bit of a misclick there by Imherbz, but it doesn't matter. If he can get the supply depot down, he can get to the bunker. There it is. Supply depot going down. Bunker going down. Marines going down. Hellions desperately trying to make the difference here, but all these Banelings monstering through Blind's forces, and barracks being burnt to death by these Reapers. Huge problems here for Blind. I don't think he's going to get his air out in time. Finally, 2 Banshees arrive, but it might be too little too late. Looks like he's sending him straight to the base. No, he does turn around. He wants to defend, pulling these SCVs back. But these Banshees are not targeting on these Reapers. They need to be brought in on these Reapers. Finally attacking the Reapers. But more and more units streaming in. Marauders now and Zerglings. So these Banshees desperately trying to defend, but there's not much they can do to hold off. There's so many units on their way, just flooding in right now. I don't think these Banshees are going to be enough.
He is abandoning the base with this one Banshee going over there, but these Zerglings will finish this game off before that Banshee even gets to the base. So there's the GG, and man, great play by Glade with the Reaper micro.
Yeah, this is a best of 3. So for this SCOceania.com 2vs2, so 1 up for Team Immunity of Glade and Imherbz, and it's going to be up to Team Hateplow of Blind and Starhunter to try and play their way back in, because now they're 1-0 to Glade and Imherbz.